The quest for history continues for Jalen Thomas as he sits on the precipice of reaching rarefied air. On the other side, Hickman has been gashed each of the last 3 years by the Capital City rushing attack. Are the Cube Dogs different and up to the challenge this year? Find out next on MC22. As the sun sets across the mid-Missouri sky, we welcome you to the heart of Columbia, to Hickman High School and Robert M. Lamone Field, as we have a great matchup for you. Week 3, it's the Cavaliers of Capital City taking on the Cupies of Hickman. Hello again, everybody. Aaron Mosier, Seth Coons, great to be back. We saw Jalen Thomas last week doing what Jalen Thomas does, 5 touchdowns. He's 127 yards away from 5K for his career. Bursey in the pistol. Rayner still the running back with 2 tight ends. Conyers and Padberg. Line up tight to the left side of the line. Rayner on the run, and he is stood up, stonewalled by the safety, Cole Everett.
And a really good job here of Capital City to kind of snuff this out right away. They bring the tight end over for max protect to get some lead blockers going.
Just 31% on this down this year for the QP's offense. Another screen pass out to Ethan Gaines. He dropped it, fumbled on the turf. Who has it? And I think the Cavs were able to get it. Caleb Terry comes up with the football.
And it's just been some rough ball protection the last 2 weeks by Capital City's opponent. Right here, you're going to see the screen is completed, and he even has a pretty good block. Maybe even the fist of Caleb Terry. Yeah, it's been really hard for teams to stop this rushing leader, and as we take a look at it, one of the best in the state to ever do this in terms of career yards.
Aggressive look here for the Capital City offense on their first possession. They stay on the field. Joe Collier wants to send a message right now. Schaefer to throw. He delivers. Caught! Marcus Driver, touchdown! Right through the hands of Quentin Brown.
Yeah, and right here, I want to take another look at this pass. As he drops back to pass and fires, kind of making me take back every word that I've said right now. The Capital City Cavaliers are definitely establishing the pass early on. Drops back to pass, fires, and that interception goes through the outstretched hands of Quentin Brown. And
it's just second down and 10 for the Cubes. Bursey to throw. And he sends it over the middle. Caught! Padberg all alone! And he is rumbling down the middle of the field, breaking a tackle, and inside the 20 to the 15-yard line.
I mean, an absolutely explosive play right there. Bursey, he missed him earlier in the game, but he does not miss him this time. Drops back to pass, really the first time that we saw them push downfield tonight. And it's Padberg wide open, all alone in the middle of the field. They've had explosive plays in this passing game. Capital City's going to have to keep those under wraps as this one continues.
Even though he's mainly a defensive mind, he had some great offenses at Hallsville as well. Rayner, off tackle, staying on his feet and driving to the 4-yard line. It's first down and goal to go from the 4.
It's been both of these offenses so far just making extra yards. Right there, inviting the contact, lowering the shoulder.
Just about everybody from last year's team. Rayner, still alive? Is he in? What a scrum at the goal line. It's a touchdown for the Cupies. Third down and 24. They always get the second man. And Schaefer under pressure, able to evade it. Spin out from another tackler, and then he is stopped at the 20. I mean, that was excellent pursuit of the football by Hickman, and that blitz certainly did its job. Hickman this year, 2 of 6 on 4th down. Keep the offense on the field. High snap, out to Tatum, he dropped it. Right on his hands.
And that's one where they're designing this to get it to an explosive playmaker. It's a quick screen pass with
Marcus Driver has their 1 touchdown on the night, and Evan Schaefer is looking for JQ. He's got him in the flat, and he races down the sideline inside the 10. There's that pass game and that bootleg action that has worked so well for Capital City. Schaefer under center, keeps it, touchdown, Capital City. Evan Schaefer with his third rushing touchdown on the year. Bursey gives it off to Rayner. Sheds a tackler and is racing past midfield all the way to the 45.
And what a great play there by Rayner. He gets this handoff, and it looks like he should be brought down in the backfield. Capital City, they get a lot of penetration right there, but he's able to break through that tackle of Naberry, and then it's off to the races.
Strong punter on this team. Bursey. Time in the pocket and then rifles it. Incomplete. Elijah Bussey had it right on his chest. Late run on by Caleb Sapp. Second down for Bursey. Evades a couple of tacklers and races around the corner and past the 30-yard line. Bursey over the middle, incomplete. Elijah Tatum was right there. And just complete shock right now on the Hickman sideline.
And it's been tough sledding for this wide receiver core tonight. Maybe a little bit low, but not by much.
Bursey looks right and can't escape the pressure. Naberry. Weston Schofield back to punt. Kurian Larkins deep for the QB. He's dropped and the ball is loose. And it is picked up by Hickman. What a major mistake by Schofield.
Oh man, in this drive, what looked promising went from bad to worse. Is Schofield, he just doesn't quite handle the snap very well, and there's a good rush for this pump block, and it gets to him. Ball's free, much like we saw in the last play. Hickman, though, able to corral this one.
Can the QPs convert? Bursey on the rollout. Heaves it for the end zone, and it's caught! Off the deflection! Ethan Gaines! What a play!
Little tip drill right there, showing itself in a in-game situation. I mean, Bursey, he has his pick of people to throw this ball to. He's gonna fake this handoff and he starts to roll. They're moving everybody over to the right side. Event looks initially like it's gonna go to Padberg, but Gaines, he's there in the end zone to pick up the pieces and bring the QPs within one.
Second down. Schaefer pitch to Thomas. Oh, shakes past the man, and he is on the run. Down the sideline. JT running for the record books, and he's down inside the 20.
And that is where the split veer becomes so difficult to defend. We kind of talked about it in the pregame. You've got three guys that are really going to be huge. You've got your dive guy, you've got the guy that has to handle your quarterback, and then you got a guy that's got to handle the pitch. That's primarily going to be a DB or a linebacker, and Thomas is able to shake him. It's off to the races.
He sits just 5 yards away. 10 of 14 for his career. Middle of the field, Schaefer to hold. The kick is up, and it is good. Southern Illinois commit continues his fantastic senior season. Capital City has retaken the momentum. Bursey, plenty of time, launches it, intercepted by Kieran. What a play! And he's still up on his feet. That's his second interception of the year. Braxton Kieran almost single-handedly shut down that drive.
Yeah, I mean, talk about a game wrecker on that drive, Aaron. He has the hit on Bursey a few plays ago, and here he's just kind of sitting around waiting for something to happen, and he makes a great break on the football. I thought, you know, maybe he had a little bit more time in the pocket thanks to the great chip.
Cap City took the lead on the Weston Schofield field goal. Schaefer looks left, escapes Shope, and then launches it complete. Bremerkamp with the first down and more. First down, goal to go from the 8. The Cavs want to expand the lead. Schaefer tossed to Thomas, and he is all alone to the end zone, and he stands on top of 5,000 again.
I mean, Aaron, it was so nice that he wanted to do it twice. I mean, a good choice on this triple option here. Schaefer is going to keep it for himself initially, but then a great pitch that you see right here, and there's no one on that perimeter. A great block sealed the edge, and he's just able to waltz on into the end zone and right back into that 5,000-yard club.
Ajan Rayner, the running back. Bursey to throw. Has time and launches it for Bussy. Oh my gosh, he dropped it again. I mean, that was a beautiful ball from Bursey.
And man, it's just been tough sledding for this wide receiving core out here. I mean, this...
4th down and 5, and the Hickman offense stays on the field in their own territory. Bursey. All the time in the world. Howard chases. Bursey launches it for Gates. It's caught! He's down the field. Touchdown! Hickman!
Aaron, it's one of those plays that I was watching. I just kept thinking, is he going to tuck it? Is he going to run? I mean, the sticks are only 5 yards away, but he just keeps directing traffic, stays really calm in the pocket, and just really poised. I mean, he's got a big man crashing down on him in Howard, and he just kind of rolls out to his right, points a man downfield, and Ethan Gaines says, hey man, I'm gonna pull this one in. I'm gonna make a house call for you.
And it paid off on that play. The Cupes want a winning record this year for the first time since 2012. They still have some work to do tonight, and this is danger for Capital City. The ball is still loose, and the Cupies have it. What a serious mistake from Trayton Sexy, and the Cupies are in business.
And I mean, Capital City has done a lot tonight. The defense has been good, the offense has been good, the special teams has struggled. And this kick checks perfectly, but just never able to get a clean grip on it.
Goal to go from the 2-yard line. Prince Collins, the tailback, and he takes it up the middle. Hickman takes the lead. And he gets it away. A tall spiral. And a muff punt, eventually collected by Scott, and he is on the run. And then is slung down out of bounds. A flag is out. And this could be even more trouble for the Cavs. 2nd and 11, 9:15 to play. Collins, off tackle, finding space, breaking tackles, falling forward inside the 10. Just as Hickman is not satiated with just finishing with 4 wins, they will not be satiated with less than 6. And missed snap. Bursey picks it up, and he takes a broken play into the end zone. Touchdown!
One of those quarters, I mean, things have completely moved over to this Hickman sideline in terms of momentum. I mean, this snap is loose. It's on the deck. Bursey's able to pick it up. He's able to scramble around and just find some open field right here. This is well to the left. Capital City has some good push, but Bursey just has a little bit too much speed, invites the contact, and rolls on into the end zone.
Schaefer flushed out of the pocket, unloads it, intercepted! Quentin Brown, he's got a convoy, and Schaefer brings him down.
And Hickman did what they needed to do there. They bring a lot of heat. They're able to get Schaefer out of the pocket, and it just leads to maybe an ill-advised throw. He needed to push it downfield, but Brown's able to pull in the interception, and that's a big-time turnover forced by the Hickman Cupies. Like I said, right here, the heat comes. He's got to keep his eyes downfield, has to make something happen, and his wide receiver was covered pretty much the whole way, but great job of Brown for jumping that one and taking it the other way for the Cupies.
And the Hickman student section exudes with celebration. And JQ is brought down, and that does it. Hickman with their best win under Justin Conyers, pulling one out of their back pocket against Capital City, trailing at the half, trailing by 10 after the third quarter. And they respond in the first minute of the fourth with a couple of touchdowns, 20 unanswered points, and they steal this one from the Cavs.